start with one of the biggest updates in NXLog Agent 6.7, the new OSquery input model. This lets you pull host metrics directly from OSquery, like CPU, disk, memory, and even process details in real time. You can run native SQL-style queries every 60 seconds, transform them into JSON, and store them locally or ship them to your scene solution. Now I can show you exactly how I did on my lab. So I have this Windows Server 2022, and I am using the OSquery template. If we go to the configuration and see exactly what I am doing for that input, I can show you guys. And I am collecting some events for system info, memory, and even other inputs as well. I am converting those logs to a JSON. So this is what I am getting. I am getting some query maps as system, memory, and other input from the server. And I am just collecting those events and sending to a file. So basically, if we back to the agents and check the configuration that I have for this agent, I can double check directly on my server. So if I connect to my Windows server, I will see exactly what I am talking about. So I am saving those logs to OSquery, and so you guys can see exactly all the events that I'm getting from the OSquery input model. So basically all the information related to system info, at least from what I have, it's being collected over here on this. We will have a lot of logs coming to this Windows server. And what we can also do is to transform those events in a JSON format by just going to the template. It's very easy to do. If we go to the configuration and go exactly to the template that I have, I can just go to the builder and type JSON and convert those events to JSON. I will save my configuration. I will check on the template that I have, and I will have this warning message that is something is not updated. So I can just click here and update all the agents using that template. Back to my server. At this point, I will start to see the events on a JSON format. Okay, as you can see, now we have those logs in a JSON format. Just you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about, we can just copy this and see on JSON viewer, the logs. If I open this and just paste the text here and go to viewer, you see everything related to the logs now in a JSON format. I have information, I have the message, I have the timestamp, I have everything related to inputs that I'm collecting using OSquery. Next, we have got Okta. The new Okta model replaces the older plugin. Now it is native, easier to configure, and way more reliable. This pulls authentication and event logs directly from your Okta tenant. No scripting needed, perfect for monitoring users, logging, MFA events, and security alerts. I will show you guys exactly the configuration that you can just set on your template and apply that directly to your agents. If we go here to the configurations overview and we go to Okta, that is also available on our documentation page. So you can see everything related to the input and how it works. So what I'm doing here, I'm collecting the token and the URL that you need, and I am collecting those events and converting those events to JSON and saving to an NXLog platform. That's all you need to start collecting events using the new model Okta in NXLog Platform 1.6 and NXLog Agent 6.7. Now, let's take a quick look at the enhanced SM transform extension model that was introduced in NXLog Agent 6.7. This update adds support for a schema-based transformation, making it easier than ever to normalize log data. So let's go to the configuration, and then I will show you what exactly I have for transform. These blocks defines our transformation engine, pointing to a custom scheme file. That scheme tells NXLog how to reshape the log, where that means renaming fields, injecting metadata, or aligning with an external log format. Here, we are collecting Windows event logs, transforming them using our schema, and writing a structured JSON to a local file. The transform process, that part over here on the configuration, will do all the work that needs to be done on the transformation. I will show you guys exactly how it works before and after that normalization. So if we connect to one of our agents, I have another Windows server using that transform extension model. So if we connect to this server, okay, over here, you can see the difference. That is before the transformation, and that is after the transformation. You can see the difference between the logs before and after the transformation. So we can see the difference and how we are formatting those events using NXLog. This enhancement saves hours of manual mapping. It's perfect for environments where log types aren't fully known upfront. Just set your schema once, and NXLog handles the formatting from there. No scripting, no mapping files, so everything that needs to be done, it will be done on the transform extension model. So everything that you need to do, if you are using some kind of scene solution as Chronicle, as Splunk, or any other kind of scene that needs the logs to be formatted before in advance, you can use transform to do that job for you. Another important part is the user management. It is all in one place. So all admin actions are consolidated under my organization. So everything related to your organization, users, and everything can be seen by the My Organizations tab. So you can see the license, and you can also see the users. You can invite new users, you can remove the users. You have the ability to do everything that you need under My Organization tab. And now I left the best to the end. Let's wrap up with one of the most exciting upgrades in NXLog Platform 1.6. The Enhanced Configuration Builder in NXLog Platform 1.6. It now supports drag and drop models, real-time autocomplete in text mode, and even recognize a bunch of popular editing shortcuts, just like your favorite code editors. So let's just go to the configuration, and I can show you in real time what I am talking about. So let's open one of the templates we have with lots of information. And then, as you can see, I can just enable that part. And from now on, I can even add new input models, extension, or output models directly on the text mode. So if I want to start collecting events from Amazon S3, I can just drag and drop, and now you will have exactly the input model that I need to collect. And that's the important part, because that is also going to a different improvement that we have for the text base, is the warning message saying that we are missing something or something is not good. If you go to one of these warning messages, it says we need the directives as a bucket, region, and server to be able to collect the events for Amazon S3 buckets. Another improvement is you can just start something, and the text editor configuration builder will provide you some autocomplete and some recommendations or suggestions based on what you need to collect. So let's say I want to collect logs from a file. I can just input and it will provide me something. I can just type file. Here in model, I can just space and it will provide me everything related, all the possible inputs that I have on an NXLog side. So let's say I want to collect IAM file, and then it will provide me only the directives that I have for IAM file input model. I can just go and start putting my information as OPT NXLog. And something that is very important, I didn't close the code, and then I will have a warning message saying that I need to do that to be able to save the configuration and to be able to start collecting those events. So again, it is providing you more and more about what do you need to do for having a proper and correct configuration on your NXLog side. So now let's just overview and discover some options based on the new configuration builder for NXLog. Let's say that I want some ideas or a hint for the NXLog configuration. So if I do something like Ctrl space, it will provide me some new options on the configuration that I can use as well. So this is even suggest me and do some recommendations for what I want to try or I want to do. If I need to move some block, I can just go here and type Alt and arrow to go this up or go this down. So I can just easily move the configuration that I have on an NXLog configuration builder. If I just want to copy and paste to one of the lines, I can just do a Shift and Alt and basically arrow up or down, and I am just doing this. We are normally doing on the VI as well. You can just copy and paste just by the shortcut as well. You can also fix indentation with Ctrl closed square bracket, something like this. You can do plus, you can do for this, or you can just back indentation as you want, just by the shortcut. Editing one module name but forgot this reference elsewhere, not a problem. You just need to select one and hit Ctrl, Shift, and capital L to update all in one go. You can use find and replace as well. You can just do a Ctrl F and then you can just use Alt and Enter to replace it. And then basically you can just do it for all the names that you are selecting. So guys, once again, we have a lot of shortcuts that we can use on the NXLog configuration builder. You can use exactly on the same examples as you have for your editor code, right? So you can just apply the same here on the configuration builder for an NXLog. The new builder makes configuration faster, easier, and way more enjoyable. That's the new in an NXLog Platform 1.6 and Agent 6.7. From powerful new models like OSquery and Okta to a smarter configuration builder and a real-time schema transformation, this release is all about making your work easier, faster, and more effective. If you haven't upgraded yet, now it's the perfect time. You will find detailed documentation, configuration samples, and a scheme example at NXLog.co. Thanks for watching. And once again, if you need any help, we are here to support you during the integration and all the configuration that you need. Until next time, happy logging.